Who's the flag now? It's for your life! Fuck! What have I done? Remember when you said I look gay? Look at my wrist, look, Dad!
Pretzel Cam. Pretzel Cam is back. Here we go. What's up, Pretzel? Pretzel, look. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Oh, fuck. Wait. So, I covered TX2 in the past. I made a video. It's done pretty well for itself. I didn't expect it to do like this well or whatever. But what I saw in this video, obviously I went over the fact that he completely shamelessly stole sarcasm by Get Scared in his songs. And then it's not just one thing. It's because obviously it's very common if someone has a similar chord progression and has a similar sounding song. That's one thing. You can't blame someone for that. But TX2 knew what he was doing with stealing that melody.
A closeted gay man gets a religious girl pregnant, and the story goes like this. He raised his voice at her and she screamed, it's not by choice, you don't love me.
And then you hear that, and you're like, wait, where does that sound familiar of? Who does that remind you of? Let's just Get Scared. And he promotes his music by saying, hey guys, you know these better bands than me? You know these better bands, like My Chemical Romance, Get Scared? I'm just like them. And then he rips their shit. And then listen to this. He raised his voice at her and she screamed, it's not by choice, you don't love me. That's not a coincidence. That's not like just a similar chord progression. That's not a coincidence. And you know what? In other cases, I'm more sympathetic. I'm not obviously going to be unhinged and say, you know, any song that sounds similar, any song that uses the same chord progression, you're automatically stealing. You're a fucking song thief. Because that would be ridiculous. That'd be going way too far. But that's not the case of TX2. Because the way he even advertises the song too is that it gets comments of people saying, this is so much like Get Scared, I'm obsessed. And he's like, well, yeah, of course I know it's like Get Scared. Because I literally ripped it from their most fucking popular song, and he uses it as promotion. So yeah, I showed these clips too in the previous video. He's even promoted his music this way. He knows what he's doing. So someone commented down, because obviously everybody notices this. This is so much like Get Scared. I'm obsessed. He raised his voice at her and she screamed. He plays into it. And he plays the exact melody that he knows he ripped from Get Scared. This sounds like MCR and Get Scared, but I love it. Adding to my playlist. He raised his voice at her and she screamed, it's not by choice, you don't love me. But as I covered and as I made the video about him, I got a lot of comments of people saying, like telling me stories or telling things to check out about him. And I was like, okay, is this legitimate or not? A lot of people told me to take a look at his Twitter account and what he's saying on Twitter. So I took a look at his Twitter accounts and it's kind of fucking crazy. It's kind of very weird stuff I saw over there. So there's like a couple key things I want to take a look at and touch on. The first thing I noticed, because this was his pinned tweets, is that he was complaining about how much hate he gets. So somebody puts in his replies, I don't see why people hate you. You're really nice. I've met you. And he responds, it's just the Nickelback, Limp Bizkit, Green Day, etc. effect. It's just trendy to hate me, but that's cool. Blows me up and I'm used to it. I make music for survivors and outcasts who relate anyways. Never been for the cool kids.
Shut the fuck up, Daz! This drunk brat's about to kick your ass! It goes around his back! Look at my wrist! Look, Dad!
So what I started to notice is that this guy really complains a lot and he hates that people dislike him. And he's just saying it's trendy to hate him. He's acting as if he doesn't even know why people dislike him. Like there's no valid critiques of him. There's nothing. So he's trying to say that simultaneously, but on the other side of his mouth, he'll then brag about how he tricks people. And he'll brag about how he purposely posts rage bait to fool them. I've actually fooled you into my trap. So people come in his replies saying this, it's just pure hypocrisy. If he plays the victim about the hates, then people feel bad for him and make it seem like they care about him, even though he doesn't care about them. And he replies very smugly and aggressively saying, no, I just get stupid, insecure people like you to fall for my trap card and engage, get views, then make money off you while inspiring others. You got played. Wow. So he actually won. He actually owned the haters with this. And so we're getting some understanding though. We're getting understanding on why he makes a lot of these promotion videos. It's, as I said in the previous video, it's literally just for more views, money, and streams on his music. This is social media core, Mr. Beastification of promotion for your music. It's bizarre. And he does this all the time. He's so obnoxious about it. So look at him bragging about this. 1.2 million views in 24 hours. Say what you want about TX2, but we been up, all according to plan. So what this guy does, I guess the plan in question is making himself purposely seem unlikable and insufferable so he gets more views on his music. Wow. You really owned the haters there. But then here's the weird thing. He says this and he tries to act so unaffected by all the haters and tries to just say, I've used you for clout. I've actually owned you. But then he'll complain about it and he'll make posts crying about how he's hated. There's so much hate in the alternative scene and I just don't understand it. Where do you think it comes from? You. What do you mean? I thought you knew this game. I thought you were purposely playing this game. You were doing this for rage bait reasons. You were doing this for interaction bait. He like acts surprised by it. So look at this. He like makes so many of these posts crying about the hate that he gets. Cancel TX2. TX2 is cringe. Nobody likes TX2, they said. Well, watch this. I fucking dare you.
This is gonna make some of you mad. We are known as one of the most hated bands on the internet right now, but this entire fucking tour, I haven't seen a bit of hate. Are you with me?
This is just sad. This consumes his life. Could you imagine how fucking embarrassing it is? Where you're like watching a band, say you go to see Ice Nine Kills and you get this band opening for them and you just see this opening band talk about how they get so much hate online. Dude, this is some bleak shit. Yeah, good point too. Yeah, why would someone go and pay to an event just to hate on them? I wonder why nobody comes to me face to face. Yeah, they're not paying for your shows. What do you mean?
I haven't seen a bit of hate. Are you with me, Colorado?
That is some sad shit, man. It's just so crazy how he makes so many posts about the hate he gets while simultaneously trying to pretend and act as if he doesn't care. Like, look at this. To be honest, I don't care when people hate on me. I just use it back for engagement. Yeah, dude, you don't care when people hate on you?
I haven't seen a bit of hate.
Why do you post rage baits? Quotations. Blah, blah. Stupid people on the internet fall for it every time. Literally years later, still works. If you're mad that I'm cringe, keep it up. You pay my bills, thank you. All right, TX2. Let's just say all of this works for you, and it's cool. You've gotten a bunch of attention off of being the guy who posts rage baits. Why would you ever want that to be your reputation? Why are you more concerned about the streams you get on your music and the views you get on your YouTube shorts than what people know you as? Because right now, you're just gonna be the guy who publicly humiliates himself for more views. Why would you ever wanna be that? That's just sad. Is it worth it? Is it worth like the extra few thousand streams on your songs? Like if you post good art, if you post good songs, if you make good shit, eventually you'll get noticed in one way or another if you just keep at it. You know, I'm a firm believer in that. Keep going and you actually create some good stuff, you'll get noticed. You don't have to do this to yourself. It's just like, it's pretty pathetic. TX2 finally addresses being cringe. Hashtag cringe.
Do you want to know why I am so cringe? Or why people call me cringe? It's because I had to be, and here's what I mean. None of you would have listened or cared about another emo rock artist unless they were cringe. You see, none of my family was in the music.
Is this what he tells himself? Is this the story he tells himself to justify like humiliating yourself for attention? I mean, dude, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Because it seems like it genuinely affects this guy. It seems like it really affects, like of course he cares about his perception. Everybody cares about their perception. Everybody cares one way or another about how they're perceived by other people. And especially when you're putting something out, such as like art and music, you're definitely gonna be more sensitive about your people's perception of you. So it's just like, why would you do this? A slave to the cringe.
Industry, so I didn't have my easy in, and I came from a small town with no industry connections. So the only way I could ever join the music industry was blowing up organically through this app. Which means I had to kill my ego and stop trying to be cool and make videos that I knew would piss off all the goth gatekeepers and make the videos go viral. And I genuinely
piss off all the goth gatekeepers. I'm not even interested in being a gatekeeper. I don't give a fuck about this gatekeeping shit. You can listen to TX2 if you want, but I'm just gonna give my genuine opinion about it. And when he rips shit from other artists blatantly and then promotes his music based off the fact that he knows he ripped directly sarcasm from Get Scared, like I'm gonna talk about that and I'm gonna have issue with that. That's lame as fuck. And when you're doing this in attempts to get fame online, it's very cringe.
And I genuinely love seeing all the hate videos that we've gotten for TX2 over the last year.
Oh man.
And I genuinely love seeing all the hate videos that we've gotten for TX2 over the last year.
The classic. I actually love when people hate me. I actually enjoy it when people shit on me. Just be real and just be honest. That's the core piece of advice that'll save you your entire life. Just be genuine. Be your genuine self. Be honest with your feelings. Dude, just be upfront with your shit. Like, this is just cope. I actually love seeing all the hate videos we've gotten for TX2. Like, no, you don't. It gets to you. It's just sad. He's debased himself to being an actual, like, jester and making himself miserable so he gets more views on his music. It's really weird shit. Yeah, literally public humiliation. He tries to act unaffected, but you can see from his tweets, it really gets to him. This is part of the bizarre part that I saw. The moment you stop giving any fucks what people think or say is the moment you become free. And That's why TX2 is making it in music and you're stuck hating on Twitter. So he's in this constant back and forth of crying that people hate him and saying it's just trendy to hate him, but then he's epically owning them by purposely posting rage bait and earning money off the haters. And then just like post these smug, insufferable posts about bragging about how up he is and how below everyone else is for hating on him. When it's like, dude, I thought this was your whole thing. You wanted people to hate on you so that they would give you money and give you like streams, like hate views. He sounds like he's crying through this confident front. So take a look at this. So Kevin Crow, which this is unfortunate for me to see because actually this guy makes some funny posts on Instagram. Apparently he did a recent post with TX2 as well, and he made a tweet defending him or something. I never understood hating on somebody who has done nothing wrong. Like, I'll see a creator who is just a little cringe and the hostility they receive is crazy. Like, why are people so mad at them? No, he doesn't know. Who's gonna tell him? Yeah, but he quote tweeted this saying, people just hate artists / people who make them insecure. Pretty Everyone else is insecure. I'm actually epic and cool. I'm awesome. Everyone hating on me, they're the fucking losers. Even though I just self-admitted to having to publicly humiliate myself for more streams and money. This is some bleak stuff. Pretty much every emo artist on the come up deals with this. Is this his cope to like deal with the amount of people that hate him? To act as if everybody has to deal with this? So they look for anything they can to cancel them for. Cancel? Dude, these guys they're trying to cancel who? They're trying to cancel me now? Which one is it? Are you doing stuff purposely to make people mad for rage baits, or are the fucking people trying to cancel you? The good thing is that it's always terminally online people. Still haven't seen more than one bottle of hate in person my entire career, but comments are always loud as fuck. I just let them be insecure. No one brave enough to do it to my face though. The amount of people who don't understand ironic TX2 posts and think that we are serious is scarily funny. I feel like we have become a commentary on how stupid Instagram Reels can be. Wait, this is the weird part though. He's trying to act as if it's all ironic and it's all a joke. But it's not all ironic and a joke. It's for a purposeful reason. It's to get more views. You're purposely debasing yourself and embarrassing yourself for more views and clicks. So I don't even know what he means by that. Most unpunk thing to do? And then he'll make videos saying, in true punk rock fashion.
We interrupted an anti-LGBTQ+ protest with over 200 people in it holding up signs, and in true punk rock fashion, performed our song in the middle of the crowd.
The problem too with this guy is that he puts on a dress for views. He puts on a dress, it's so performative and it's actually just fake shit. Because what he does is that he puts on a dress for views, he tells his friend to record it for an epic YouTube short hit, and then takes it off afterwards. That's what he does.
Take off my lingerie, red lights from cameras glow, spend my legs for the work day, so I take her blow.
It's just so fake. It's so fake. You just did this for a video. You're just using this for a video. You're using the fact that like, hey, fellow gay people, hey, fellow drag enjoyers, you know how you dress up in a dress? Well, I'm just like you guys. Look at me. I'm doing it in public. He's trying to take that fact and try to appeal to those people for just more algorithm epic YouTube shorts. He's trying to get gay clout. Exactly. Yes. He's just trying to use these people. Yeah, I feel like this guy's only doing this for clout and attention. If it was genuine, then he would get less hate. Why do you respond to the hates? Like, there's so many tweets of this. When I was younger, I was bullied at home and at school. I learned the only way to stop the bullying was to stand up for myself. Otherwise, I would continue to be walked over. I stand up for myself the same way all of you should. When people try to drag you down, call it out and stand up for yourself. Yeah, but this guy doesn't realize is that he's creating his own problems and he's mad when they happen to him. He's like, why do I get so much hate? While simultaneously saying the only reason he can get big and fame online is by embarrassing himself. So what is this? Want to know how I respond to mean people? Here, I'll show you.
Do you want to know the most savage way to respond to mean DMs? Here, I'll show you how I do it.
We're reaching new ozone layers of savage here. God damn, I'm worried even watching from afar. Let's go in fucking beast mode. This is rough. Obviously, it's not good that these people are writing unhinged DMs to him, but why are you even engaging with them? Like, you just ignore and block these people. Like, that's just the best advice that you're supposed to do. But now you're like giving them further attention, and it's in the most cringe way possible. Dude. Yeah, and he's just promoting the hate towards him. You realize he's just feeding into it. This is what I mean when I'm saying he's creating his own problems. He's feeding the cycle so that more people, since he's giving it attention, he's feeding the trolls, he's feeding the hate, so it's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. So the same things he's complaining about, he's gonna end up getting more of. You're doing this to yourself at this point. Yeah, for some reason he just responds to like random 100 follower people who just shit talk him. And it's like, I don't even know why you're giving this the time of day. This isn't good for you. Like, you're calling other people else chronically online. You're responding to 100 follower randoms. Growing up, I wish there was more LGBT representation in the metal scene. That's why we make this a point every show. You cannot tell me he's not doing this just to capitalize off these fucking people. Hey, gay people, I'm just like you. Look at this. It's like shameless. It's just shameless, like pandering. Did bro really just use a slur before his breakdown?
Who's the fag now? Die! Black in the sky! Beg for your life! Fuck! What have I done?
Dude. Dude. And this is the brutal part song. Who's the F now of that one burn one?
Who's the fag now? Die!
Bro is like JoJo Siwa. This is male JoJo Siwa, man. Punk rock has and always will be gay, and yes, we did this in a church. Dude, he's so fake. It's actually just kind of like gross, man. You can't sing a punk rock song about gay rights inside of a church.
There's no love like Christian hate. Let's all count down till Judgment Day.
I mean, we know the game with him though. Everything is algorithm fuel for this guy. Everything is just for more social media points, more views, and more clicks. So it's safe to just assume, especially with everything else surrounding this guy, the way he goes about doing these things, he's just using all of this shit for views. He's using the Luigi CEO incident for views on that one song. Unironically, he's using gay people for views, all of these topics to record it for more algorithm clips to capitalize on these people. He puts on a dress for views. Hey, fellow drag people, I'm just like you. Look at me in a dress. All of it. All of it is just to record himself doing this so he could post it online. Punk rock is back in 2024, and this is what it sounds like. Is this one of the famous rage baits that 100% he doesn't get mad over?
This one was way too controversial to get played on the radio.
Oh my bad, I didn't mean all Christians, just the bitches who don't listen.
Why would you ever want to be this? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Why would you want this? Like, yeah, sure, dude. You're getting more streams on your music. But at what cost? At what cost? Just debasing yourself like this? This one was way too controversial to get played on the radio. Do these lyrics offend you? The lyrics owned me.
Old white men always gotta say shit.
It's just grifting instead of having the stance. But it's because he's using these stances to get views. That's why he's doing it. Other artists have these beliefs and stances, and it just shows in their behavior. You know, their actions speak more than their words. But he's the exact opposite of that.
Their kids to end up rich and racist.
The LGBT community needs an anti-hero to say what others are afraid to, and that's what TX2 is for. Oh, fuck. Does anyone actually have the balls to say they don't like me to my face? Nope, not even once. Again, why would someone pay for your show just so they can shit on you and say how much they don't like your music? That would obviously make no sense. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for this guy's show to get tickets just to say how much I don't like your music. That makes no sense. Here's what I learned after playing 29 shows in front of thousands, giving every opportunity for a hater to say something. That only hate for TX2 comes from chronically online people. Yes, the classic. Only losers hate me. Only loser incel freaks online hate me. Only the chronically online people. Me? I'm not like the chronically online losers. I'm awesome and cool. I publicly humiliate myself for attention and streams.
Take off my lingerie!
Constantly being on Twitter and saying how much you don't care is chronically online. What is he on about? At Liam Donovan, did you see that TX2 is on the Warped Tour revival lineup? I mean, if that's the case, good for him. Like, I'm genuinely not here to just like baselessly hate. Of course, like, I will not be going. I will not be. But if he's getting success, genuinely good for him. But is it really worth it? Is like this success worth embarrassing yourself and publicly humiliating yourself publicly for it? I just don't think it is. Like, people just hate this guy, and for justified reasons. Overall, those are my problems with TX2, and I just think they're legitimate ones. It's not just mindless hating. Not all of your haters are just chronically online losers. It's just, he's a very obnoxious person, and there's genuine critiques of him. And yeah, I don't know. Is it worth it? Is all of the hate really worth it to just publicly do this, embarrass yourself for more streams on your music? Is that something that you would genuinely want in life? It's just very sad stuff. But I'm getting another pretzel visit. Okay, pretzel, you're doing too much, man. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.